So this is going to be the last exchange. This is going to be the last exchange event for this game, and the game will close down by the end of June. So let's get a little bit. Let's not do the outro part. So let's go over Sweet Dreaming. So in this one, the event the event UR for this card breakdown is Dream Utopia Nico. I will show the costumes later. So she does have it base stats at 7,120 appeal, 3,993 stamina, and 6,252 technique with 18.75% critical rate. For fit, Flivid stats will end up at 12,754 appeal, 7,153 stamina, and 11,119 technique with 33.59% critical rate. Nico's skill is voltage gain, gaining voltage by 23 to 25% of her appeal at 33% chance. Her passive ability is Appeal Plus, affecting all cards by increasing base appeal by 3 to 4.2%. And her show ability is base appeal buffer, which will buff all cards base appeal by 1.6 until the live show ends. So throughout the song, she will use it guaranteed. I couldn't say much about this card since it's the weakest backline card. It's been a long time since we have like the best backline card yet, and if my memory serves, Sweet Dream Halloween Nozomi was very good for Smiles, for an event you are Smiles support buffer, and way back in the your models are here event. We do have the Bunny Ruby, which he was basically good for a backline card at the time. But however, she does have a condition that her appeal plus doesn't work all the time. This Nico can guarantee increasing the base appeal of all cards. However, because the game is closing down and most of us have already gotten the little rabbit Ruby. Dream Utopia Nico is more or less a weaker variant of the Bunny Ruby if you were together late in the game. And I'm going to assume no one is going to be going to use her most times anymore, just gonna get her for the costume collection. So it's a sweet conclusion to the most overpowered farm level cap Nico in this game. So it's a pretty decent appeal supporter just for all cards. So basically a weaker version of Bunny Ruby, but it's not necessary. You get it for free anyway once you attend the event at least once. Next one is Heart to Heart Rin, and Rin is basically an active guard card. She will start off with 3,415 appeal, 4,415 stamina, and 3,196 technique with 9.58% critical rate. Her fifth limit stats will end up at 5,817 appeal, 7,507 stamina, and 5,140 technique with a critical rate of 16.32%. Now Rin is actually a healer, so 20 to 32% of her stamina. Increases all card stamina by 1 to 2.2. And she does have a decisive strategy damage reducer, which only works on 2 notes, so you only can get 2 chances, and this will work on active songs that deal a sudden, like you could use her in Nijiura Bastion's expert, but assuming that you can get your active team all the way up to the middle of the song. It's a decent collection card, but nonetheless, it's a gimmicky damage reducer. You can use her on other songs that deal way early damage at the start of the song, and you'll need to switch out your strategy early. Say like Mijuku Dreamer. Mijuku Dreamer on any difficulty, this Rin will be able to reduce that by 12%. So it's an okayish card. You could use her just for healing. Backline supporter is not much to go, not much to leave it for keepsake. And damage reducer is a bit gimmicky and decisive. Next one is Miracle State to Shizuku. She does have a cuter variant of this costume. I'll show you that later. She is a shielder, so 15 to 27. Actually, yeah, let's go for the stats first. So she'll start off with 3,523 appeal, 4,186 stamina, and 3,306 technique with 9.91% critical rate. Her 5th limit stats will end up at 6,004 appeal, 7,129 stamina, and 5,630 technique with 16.89% critical rate. So, like I said, she is shielder, so 15 to 27 of her own stamina, gaining shield. So, her passive is however restrictive, so if you're like a Shizuku to Oishi and you want to use the same school year one, she can buff by 2 to 3.2, so it's a go figure. She can also gain shield, albeit at 6.6 of her own stamina on appeal chance success, so I guess it's a decent finisher to the defensive shielder line. Not much to say. I think what Shizuku is predicting that we might get either Ketsui or Kingdom Expert difficulty to have. You'll need to rely more on shields because some of them might have 100% stamina field chances. So I guess you could finish the Shizuku collection with this one. Costumes wise, it's like a very good. It's not almost near the end, but oh well. Shielder, decent. Stamina, same year, very restrictive, and then on an easy success, you have to successfully clear all of them. But I guess most of us will be able to pass the appeal chances that Elegant Souls will throw us at all. So, next one will be on the scouting card side, and this is also going to be up tomorrow until May 14th. So by that time, we might be able to get Nozomi, or the Nozomi. So, Kanata, she's actually natural skill card, so Dream Utopia Kanata. So Kanata, it will start off at 6,090 appeal and stamina. Hooray! It's been a long time since Kanata since a card has an equal stats syndrome. So, what are the odds, MyNet? 7,463 technique and 37.38% critical rate. For 5th limit stats will end up at 10,906 appeal and stamina, and she will also have 13,371 technique with 55.11% critical rate. Kanata is a technique healer, so 20 to 32% of her technique at 33% chance. Interestingly, this Kanata has a rare case of a dual stat line. It's been a long time since we do have now a dual stat line in a regular card. So 4 to 5.2 technique up and 1.4 to 2.6 stamina. That is for same attribute card. So if you have a natural team and you might want to use her in Love You My Friends challenge, you could use her. Or you might actually, I think it's possible to use her in Doki People Expert, because after the stamina freeze, after the recovery freeze note, Kanata should be able to spam as much technique as possible, but given the situation that she does have 5 digits on 3 stats, you're gonna have to rely on Kanata's bond boards to utilize that, so technique up. And luckily, she does have the SP. She does have SP Burst Healer. Although if you have Winter Festival Mia, two Ellie cards, the Present for You and Flower Princess, it wouldn't matter anymore for Kanata to do this because, well, there's already an Ellie card that does this. Let's just say if you don't have any of the Ellie cards, Winter Festival Mia, or, well, you've already maxed out Noble Princess Riko and you have bot boards on the piano playing girl, Dream Utopia Kanata, if you are a Kanata fan, you can finish the collection because she's a beautiful princess. Well, she's the sleepy princess anyway. And let's see here. Wow, Dream Utopia You. Her base stats will start off actually full SP. She'll start off at 7,908 appeal, 7,980 appeal, 4,180 stamina, and 777 tech. 7777. Okay, so 4/7's technique and then 23.23. Her fifth limit stats will end up at 14,280 appeal, 7,496 stamina, and 13,922 technique with 41.76% critical rate. Your skill is SP gauge gain booster. Like Dewey doesn't matter anymore. Okay, so 5.4 to 6.6% notes. Wow, a long range SP fill booster, and it's even more restrictive because you might need Aqua SP fillers to utilize her skill. She does have BL plus for all cards, but it's for all cards anyway. So 3 to 4.2, and she does increase the skill activation rate by 15% for 5 nodes, although it's 50%, so I gotta say this, if you do have way too many Aqua SP fillers like Festival 2 Ruby, Festival 2 Daya, Festival 3 Hanamaru, and then put them on a strategy, you might be able to use this Yo card to use it as a backline. So it's a decent backliner. You can just use your base appeal so that the SP fillers can power up their voltage power while trying to fill the SP gauge as fast as possible. So she's best to use at backline, but if you're gonna use her on frontline, don't expect to have other Aqua SP fillers to like spur up as high as fill the SP as fast as possible, because it's very long range. Unless Yol can proc at least 2 to 3 times, so I think she could work like up to 19.4%. So yeah, it's a decent collection reward. The last yo-yo ever. And finally, Lanzhu. Miracle, stay tuned. She is the scouting SR, by the way, so I've reached 12 minutes, and I don't mind. I want to be real with my commentary on the last card breakdown. So, 4,486 appeal, 3,402 stamina, and 5,139. Technique with 30.38% critical rate, and Lanzhu is actually a pure SP voltage gain. Pure SP voltage gain buffer, so her fifth limit stats will end up at 7,639 appeal, 5,457 stamina, and 8,731 technique with 41.19% critical rate. So she is SP voltage gain buffer, so 20 to 22% of her technique, 30% chance, unfortunately. Base technique is 2 to 3.2, and last but not least, fills SP on appeal chance at 50%, but only by 2% of her own technique. I'd say it's a collection card. It's the decent last reward if anyone's going to get this Lanzhu card. Lanzhu's Miracle Stay Tuned costume, though, I think I do like it. It's brighter pink than Ayumu's variant. Well, collection card, but if you're a Lanzhu fan and you want to take home the illustrations, like, look at this illustration, the unidolized one. Only Lanzhu will eat 3 cookies, 3 snacks, 1 by 1. Who are the 3 girls that are the ones giving their food to Lanzhu? She's gonna have a harem for tonight. Sleepover, So yeah, verdict on the card, it's a sleepy, dozy end to the exchange events, dude. I will have to do the exchange event. I'll have to do the voltage ranking observation one last time, but I'm going to publish this. I'm planning to publish this before the event starts, so I'm just gonna do this raw recording instead. Not much to say. So let's check with the costumes. So we'll start with Nico, right? Oh yes. You know what? After all this time, this Nico, I got her only up to level 86. So yeah, call me a Nico Oshi failure. But yeah, here goes the illustration. Oh my gosh. Nico, Nico being slender for the sweet sleepover costume. You can only get this in about 54 days or so after you get this costume. So blue, pink, that kind of reminds me of a a notable princess from Princess Connect Read Die, Matsune. Well, in terms of having double pigtails like this one, double bun, and then this one's short below. I'd say this variant, I think it's the best for me, but oh well. Symmetrical wrist cuffs, detachable sleeves. Um, can't say for sure, but this variant um, does have the 8-point star. I guess this is the um, sorry, I finished food. So this Nico, it's a pretty looking sleepover princess. Well, not as pretty as I'm going to show you who's next. That's for Nichigasaki Kanata, right? For the URs though, let's see, Kanata. Here she is. She is destined to be the sleepy princess of Nemumeru Mori ni Ikitai. So, oh, so many, I guess, rubber bands or scrunchies tied up or bundled up to make cutesy, cutesy hairstyle on the back. I gotta say, this looks like the most unusual Twin Tails design I've ever seen. But that doesn't stop her from making her the beautiful sleepy princess. She does have sleeves already part of her dress, unlike Nico that I think her sleeves look detachable, and I think she does have a translucent part of her clothes just in the collarbone. The Kanata, however, transparent, and then well, there's no covering, symmetrical wrist cuffs. Kanata has more light blue over pink, where Nico does have somewhat more pink, but still has blue. The ribbon placement is off center. Nico does have a ribbon placed in the center, I think, but the star is the same as the one from Nico's variant. I'd say this is the best variant for the last UR set. Actually, not the last UR set, but rather in video form. It's a very good near end of the game's collection, or 3D collection that is. Where is Yo? Yeah, I haven't used the party card all of this time. Alright, Yo's costume. Hey! More blue. Kanata's variant. And she's very distinct because her wrist cuffs does have pink ribbons. Both Kanata and Nico have blue ribbons on their wrist cuffs. Yo has... does this remind me of Ruby? I guess so. She does have way too many decorations. At least it's noticeable. She does have way too many star sprinkles around her hair, but it's okay. She'll be fine. She can wash all of that sprinkle off. She's actually actually have an 8-point star in the center, much like Nico's variant. But unlike the other variants, Yo does have the moon badge up on her chest. So, and I didn't notice, but 3 characters did wear the thigh bands. The one that's where they got that from Kanata's solo song, the costume 1, and then having her costume variants available to Nico and Yo. So, yeah, we have the 3 sleepy princesses of Nemumeru Mori ni Ikitai. Pretty SR sets, I guess. We'll show you a little bit, but I guess less detailed. Rin, heart to heart Rin. I already have Festival 3 red, so don't expect me to not keep this card anytime soon. Heart to Heart Rin flat, um, flat sailor uniform. I guess this variant is pretty much decent. Well, like at this point, I think we're almost down to the second last member to have a Heart to Heart variant, and also Step 0 to 1 and Miracle State Tune variant. So, good job, Rin, for having the flattest variant, but not the flattest like necessarily bad flattest, but oh well. Who did I assign for? Alright, Step 0 to 1, Step 0. Okay. So, I guess it's 3 Niji and... So it's 3 Niji, 2 Views, and 1 Aqua. Turns out, Yo is the lone representative of this group. So, where could Shizuku be? Alright, here comes Miracle State to Shizuku. Oh, sweet. I'd say the jacket that looks good on her. Blue variant though, and on the center, and she's wearing the headphones, of course. But isn't Kasumi I think Kasumi removed her headphones in her variant of Miracle State Tune, but Shizuku wears her headphones during the live performance. Mostly the same from her casual uniform or casual clothes, but you know, she's wearing the jacket and then the signature skirt for the song, albeit in blue hue. I say the raindrop does finished off her collection right after. Not for Lonnie. Lonnie! I can't get your card, unfortunately, sweetie. So... Okay. Wow. This... Okay, so most of her appearance from the original looks familiar. I did notice that I think her variant does have a dual layer pleated skirt. So not only this one where she does have most of the time the black patterns. Then right behind her, she does have two layers of pleated skirt. I think Shizuku's variant is going for like 2 layers of her pleated skirt. Lanzhu, however, I think she's going for... She does have the brighter pink variant, like Ayumu, but Lanzhu's pink is more cherry colored or somewhat brighter than Ayumu's. But I still prefer Ayumu's variant over Lanzhu. And also, both of them are wearing headphones. Actually, great. I didn't recall my memory, but I guess Lanzhu's variant is pretty sweet. So this variant looks cute. To be honest, I guess that's going to be it for this. Card breakdown. So I guess I'll have to stay and give you guys the outro for the card breakdown. So this is going to be the series finale of the live card breakdown in unscripted form this time. I'm not trying to edit the video that much. I'm just gonna place in the stats one last time. So I've started the live card. I started doing card breakdown since Particle 3, and that was back in August, I think, which I think it should be in the year August 2021. Time sure flies whenever I made card breakdown videos. Sometimes on live stream, sometimes on video form. Varying degrees of production quality. But yeah, I'm just a normal guy who uses a gaming laptop for a living. So, I guess I'll have to go credit where credit's due. I inspired that card breakdown format from Otamu Games. Otamu Games did card guide videos back in the day, but their last card guide video was from Around the World set. So Otavo Games has since retired playing Love Live All Stars, and they they move on to playing Pokemon Unite. Another inspiration for that series has to go to I Am the Shaz and Ubida. Both of them also did card guide videos. However, um, Ubida finished the card guide video series with Festival 3 Kotori and Festival 3 Lanzhu, which was I think in late April last year. Then for Shaz, he has moved on to streaming Love Live All Stars sometimes, but not barely at all. Just around various games, like I think Dota 2. So yeah, I would like to say thank you for the inspiration. I hope that I hope everyone's having a good time after the end of service announcement. You know what? It's okay we all fight. It's okay we all argue. But at the end of the day, the gacha game will come and go. So I'm gonna have to say, that's going to be it for this live card breakdown video. I'm not very good with words, but I'm very good with decent guide, experience based description, and well, it's the end of the road, but one more video left, and I guess it's going to be voltage ranking observation, but I don't think I'll be able to give you the production quality the same that I did last time because, well, the game is closing, but I don't mind doing one more episode, at least to give you guys how I will like one last voltage ranking. So that's going to be it. Thank you for watching, and I would like to thank Otamo Games, I Am the Shaz, Ubida, and special thanks to XP Player. XP Player 1337 also did card overview videos back in the day, but but he has since quit doing the card overview card guide videos. So I'm the last one standing to give you guys the card breakdown videos, and this is the series finale. Yeah, so I hope everyone's having a good time, and we'll see you guys for the last 57 days of Love Live's Kaleido Festival All Stars. Goodbye. See you soon.